So that's the language you've been speaking all this time. So Grace is just dressing up the salmon a little bit with some pepper and salt. And this is going to be Swedish salmon. Can you say the recipe in Swedish, Grace?
Order. Ingredients.
Yes. The ingredients are very simple. Butter, lime, cilantro, cream to go on the salmon. Squeezing the juice of 2 limes into the saucepan. I think the traditional recipe calls for lemon, but we like lime. Your great-grandmother was Norwegian. We're going to switch this on to high and reduce that lemon juice. We're going to concentrate it, evaporate it, until there's almost nothing left. It's quite an art to this. Here's the lemon juice boiling away. Okay. Close the door, darling. And we are going to... The oven's been preheated, but now we're going to actually grill that. Stir and dump. Dump all the cream in. Dump it all in and stir it. Dump it all in. All of it. Stir, 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 stir. That's it. Perfectly done. Yes. Very nice. And now we're going to actually reduce the cream, but we have to stir it and make sure it doesn't curdle. You got to put it in really fast. Actually boiling cream, which you don't do very often, but that process is thickening the cream until it gets to a certain, it's on fairly high, thickening it until it gets to a certain consistency, to where it starts to coat the spatula fairly thickly.
Oh.
Yeah, those little sized pieces so they'll melt, because you've got to put them, you've got to melt them in slowly so the sauce does not de-emulsify. This is when it's helpful to have a sous sauce. Yeah, that's it. Now stir that butter in. So now Chef Grace is putting the butter in, just like one piece at a time. It's down to low now, and we are stirring it and melting it. Mustn't do it too fast. It's unsalted butter. It's going to give it a nice yellow color. And stir that butter, and it's nearly all done. That's like a whole stick of butter. It's a lot of butter. Finally cutting up some cilantro. That's the herb we've chosen. There are other herbs that you can use, but cilantro is our favorite. Grace is adding all of the cilantro into this lovely thickened sauce, and we're going to stir it in, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Just stirring that in, and it looks fantastic. What do you think? What do you think?
50.
And if we slightly overdid the lemony bitness, we can add a little bit of honey. Stir it in, darling.
Okay, spoon. Howdy.
Oh, so well done. That looks fantastic. Right, put that on the table, darling. Oh, wonderfully done, Grace. What an amazing cilantro sauce.